On the channel, we ride in style, celebrating the 40th anniversary of Shera with the Mattel Creations Shera Swiftwind 2-pack.
And the spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another Mattel Creations Masters of the Universe Princess of Power exclusive. And today we got Swiftwind, we got Shera, 40th anniversary Mattel Creations exclusive pack. But for all your Mattel Creation needs, Mattel Creations. But for everything else under the sun, hit up jaystoysandgames.com, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15%. Got to get a deal out there. And of course, going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And quite the packaging on this one. Now, I'm never going to say I was a Shera Princess of Power guy. I saw maybe an episode or two. Just wasn't my thing. It really felt like it was for the female audience, not the male audience. I was more into the cops, the Mask, the G.I. Joe, the He-Man, the Transformers. Shera, I had to be pretty desperate. And I guess there was something probably else on I wanted to watch. But I know enough to be dangerous. I've collected the line from the classics and been following along with the origins and all that kind of stuff the last few years with Mattel. But I knew I had to have this. Very cool packaging design. This is one of those ones I wouldn't fault anybody for leaving in the package. But it's 40th anniversary of Shera. You got to have Swiftwind and Shera, very iconic duo like He-Man and Battle Cat. So it makes sense to get this one as part of my collection. But man, oh man, quite the packaging. Dare I say, could be the package of the year of any toy. Now, I'm a loose collector primarily, but out of everything I've unboxed here, and it's been a lot of unboxings on the channel, this is pretty next level, you got to admit. But we're going to dive into it. We did get a little card action with this one. It does say Masters Universe Princess of Power celebrating 40 years. Nice little throw in, I guess. It says, this certifies that your Masters Universe Origins Shera and Swiftwind action figure 2-pack was created through the collaborative efforts of designers and artists at Mattel. So I don't know, save it if you want to, don't save it if you want to. Choose your own adventure. Now we do get this packaging here, very Shera focused, Princess of Power, looking good. Got the 40 years in there and the little jewel. Got the logo, Shera and Swiftwind, Mattel. Very, very nice packaging design here. Very cool, wraps around, very regal design. On the back, 40th anniversary logo. Once again, Princess of Power down low. Green jewel, a little bit of a blurb. Let's see what it says about our friend Shera. For the honor of Grayskull, celebrate the 40th anniversary of Shera, Princess of Power with the Masters Universe Origins cartoon collection Shera and Swiftwind, featuring the iconic hero of Etheria and her noble steed as retro-style figures. Very, very cool. And San Diego Comic-Con, I want to say it was 2024. Was it Belindy is her name? She is the voice of Shera. I did get to meet her after the panel. You can just tell she was a very genuine, nice person. Just very, very nice lady. And you can tell Shera means a lot to her, which is pretty cool as well. So very cool. But you got a slipcase cover over the top. Is what it is. Going to throw it over there to the side. See you later. Reminds you of Mondo is what that reminds me of a little bit with those slipcase covers. And how cool is this? This would be the way to display this one. Very cool. Shera Swiftwind riding into the night. Looking very, very nice. Love this. You got the little gold foil up there, 40th anniversary. And man, oh man, fabulous artwork. The artwork always kills it in the Masters universe, and that is awesome artwork. You got the down planes flying through the air, all that with Swiftwind. Looking very, very nice. Now, getting this unboxed might be a little bit of a chore, possibly. Possibly. A little cardboard stand there. See you later, goodbye. Cardboard stand there. See you later, goodbye. See you later, goodbye. Jeez, what are we doing? How about this? Little poster action. You can choose your own adventure here. Huh. Very cool. So you got that background. I didn't notice all that back there until you got it out. And then this is a very nice artwork. So you got double on that if you want to keep that going. And then we got Swiftwind and Shera locked in with a million twist ties, even some rubber bands along the way. But I'm going to take this offline, get Swiftwind and Shera out of the package, and let's celebrate the 40th anniversary of Princess of Power. All right, let's dive into Shera and Swiftwind, but let's start with Shera first, how about? And we'll start with her accessories right out of the gate. Got the power sword, a little translucent blue plastic here, blue jewel, a little bit more grayish blue down the handle. Looking pretty good. Hard to handle, too cold to hold. Call the Ghostbusters. You know how the rest goes. You do get her little protection here, a little shield action. Looking good. It got a little of that blue color to it as well. Almost reminds you of Sub-Zero, maybe. Maybe not, but it does look good, and we've seen these before. We will compare it to the other Shera here that we most recently unboxed on the channel, and now we're diving into Shera herself, and it looks like Shera in the head sculpt. No mistaking this for anybody else. You got her crown there. Now, we saw the Origin style release that had the kind of flip around. You could choose your own adventure, how you want to display your Shera. Did you want it as Andorra? Did you want it as Shera? What did you want to do? You don't have that option here. I do like this yellow translucent kind of windswept hair. She's riding her horse through the sky. It's going to be windswept. Very cool display piece there is that being on the horse, it's going to look good with this all flowing. Her mane and his mane flying in the background. Soft goods cape. It is the heart of cape season. On brand, on point here. Somewhere Lando Calrissian's just shining a big smile, as we know. Looks good, soft good red cape. We did have tape on the cape in the package. Got to be careful getting this one out. Diving into the body here, she does have her bare shoulders, bare arms. Does got those forearm bracers there in a nice gold color. Got her yellow dress on, got the slits in the side, got the gold belt, got the little emblem in the front with the little jewel, and then she does have her gold boots looking very nice. Now, a lot of reuse from that last Shera, it does seem to be. A little looseness in my right leg. I don't like that. Don't like that one bit. Not the end of the world, though. Now, her arms do go all the way around. Not really. They go up a little bit, out a little bit, but that hair blocks a lot of stuff. So you don't get the full range of motion on the arm. Single jointed elbow. You do get the side to side. Hands back and forth, side to side. Two gripping hands on Shera. Head removable, body parts removable. We know how that goes. We do get the waist articulation. You do get the leg that goes up decent. Single jointed knee. Very tight on these knees. That's my least favorite part of the articulation on the Origin style figures. You do get a little side to side, nothing to write home about. You do get the boot cut, ankles up, down, back, forth, side to side. Usual articulation from the Mattel line here. She does look good though, and then she will fit on a ringside stand. Yep, make sure you use your Mattel stands. She will fit on that. Use code Kyle, save yourself 10%. Is one Shera, but we're not done with the Shera adventure. We got the last version here, part of the cartoon collection. I think that's what it was part of. Very similar. It looks like we're getting the most out of our molds. Same boots. The cape is different. You got hard cape on the last one, soft one on this one. Different head sculpts between the two with the hair pieces. Sword and shield are different. So little minute differences, but very similar figures. Really depends which one you want. And realistically, you can put this one on Swiftwind if you want to, or buy multiples of this pack and do whatever you want to do. But it is Shera. Feel like we've been here before a little bit, but all in all, this pack is extra special because of the packaging. A lot of people keep it up mint on card. And then to be able to display both different looks, and one with Swiftwind, one without, you can do that as well. And speaking of Swiftwind, we're going to dive into him right now. He does got the wings. Wings on, wings off. Choose your own adventure. Should mention there is another Swiftwind Shera that was for sale at the same time as this one. It was the Mondo version, but you're looking at about $1,000 for that one compared to like $70 for this. That's a big difference in price, but also a big difference in style and sizing and everything else. But I had to go with this one just financially. I wasn't going to drop $1,000. So we do get the wings here. Very iconic with the orange, pink, and blue. Definitely an iconic look. You didn't miss this one back in the day, and you can definitely see it. So the wings do plug in like usual. You do get articulation here, so you can move some things around. You do get the side to side on the wings as well. It could be doing some flapping, doing the bird, 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 like young Coco be wearing Frankie once upon a time. So we do get those. We also get the Swiftwind mask, helmet, whatever you want to call it. Turns him into a unicorn. Watch out, got that unicorn at the top. Pink and blue attack, good color scheme on this one. Like that a whole lot as well. And now we're diving into Swiftwind himself. Our first time getting a horse from the Masters here, part of the Origins cartoon collection, whatever you want to call it. Have to imagine we'll see this reused in the future. Wouldn't be shocked to get Bo and his horse maybe. And who knows, maybe Scareglow, you know, he had a scare mare from Mondo. They said that is canon officially. I could see us getting a scare mare in the future as well. So we'll have to look for more horses in our future. Get the stables ready, get the hay, get the carrots, and maybe the salt lick too. you better be ready for all of that. But here it is, old Swiftwind. Looks like a white horse to me. Looks good. You got the black eyes going on. Got the little, I don't know, I was going to say, I guess, headdress, tiara? Is he wearing a tiara? I don't know what he's got there. We do got the mane going on, very bright orange on the front, and then turns kind of translucent on the back of the mane, all the way down to the tail has that same kind of translucent color. Now the tail, fairly heavy, not going to stay up on its own. Maybe if you put a little turn on it, no. Very heavy tail on there. So he just got his tail. Got the orange hooves down below. You got two saddles better than one. You got one that has the feet here, the range you can put in there, and then you got one that does not have that. But I guess if you want it as a Swiftwind or you want it as the regular horse, you can choose your own adventure between the two. But not a bad style, and I could see people maybe repurposing this, maybe stripping it all down, possibly using it for like Marvel Legends. We got that Phantom Rider around the corner. Could you maybe paint this up, mix this up, and make that work for him? There maybe is some options for this with other toy lines if that is your thing. Now the mask does go right on the head, fits right over the top, and now you have no idea what horse this is. No clue what horse this is. And then you throw the wings on the top of it. Oh my gosh, just confusing everybody is what it's doing. Those plug in there very easily. So wings in, wings out, your choice on that one. Head does have articulation here. No mouth articulation, unfortunately, but you got good head articulation. Side to side at the neck. You do get the legs back and forth. You got the knee joint. You got the ankle joint. That's it as far as that goes. And that's it as far as articulation goes. I guess the tail is articulated as well. But I don't need a ton of articulation on a horse. But I think it's the perfect amount is what we got going on for this one here. And then Shera should be able to hop aboard the Swiftwind Express. Maybe a little bit hard to get on here. Maybe doesn't pose exactly the way you want it to just because of the limiting factor of the articulation here. Would have liked to seen some kind of reins or something for her to hold on to. I do worry that she might slip off the horse like so. Nobody wants to fall off a horse. Ask Christopher Reeve. Oh, too soon, Todd? Too soon, but you don't want to be falling off any of these horses. We know that, but she does look good. Maybe a little hard to get on there, but Swiftwind, you got to have her sometime, and I think this was the perfect time to do it. Celebrating 40th anniversary makes perfect sense. I like the whole packaging, and it's one of the things I almost enjoy more in the packaging, where I'm not opposed to, come Christmas time, have to imagine Thanksgiving time, there'll be some Mattel Creation sales. I may pick up another one of these sets if there is a deal to be had. So a fun set, even funner if you didn't have this one. Let's say you passed on that, makes this one a lot more probably worth it to you. You get two totally new figures, where this feels a little bit of a retread. But all in all, a fabulous set from the packaging. Like I said, could be the best packaged figure this year, down to what we get. A lot of fun, and I have to imagine we're going to see this horse a time or two in the next couple of years, so we'll look out for that. But what's your thoughts on Shera and Swiftwind? Did you watch the cartoon back in the day? Did you collect the action figures? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far. Don't forget to like the video, subscribe to the channel, turn on the old notification bells. We got videos every single day, and then some. We got even more content for you, if you can believe it, on Patreon and YouTube channel memberships. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is the name of my podcast, each and every Tuesday, wherever podcasts are found, with video cast on YouTube. So for Shera, Swiftwind, in the 40th anniversary of the Princess of Power, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we gonna dance or are we gonna play?